So we are going to be using the stylize filters. So we're going to turn this one off. And the stylize group of filters are supposed to give an impressionistic effect by displacing pixels. They're also supposed to heighten contrast. And we will be converting this to a smart object. And we will go ahead and quick select. I should be good at this selection by now. Go into quick mask. Trying to do this quickly. Maybe quick mask here. I'm going to touch up the edges using black here. Got a quick mask. Okay, I think that's good enough. And we are going to go in and use the stylize filters. Now you only have to choose 4 of them. You can see there's more than 4. I'll go through each one so you can see what it looks like, because that actually may help you figure out which one you want to apply. And for this, there's just not going to be a whole lot of difference. I'm going to pick darken. Okay. And we will turn that off, go back in. Okay, emboss. You can see there's quite a bit of difference. And you can adjust the height. You have some real psychedelic looking image here. And you can also adjust the angle. Turn that one off. Now this is kind of an interesting one. We'll just stick with the defaults and click OK. Okay, so you can see it did little blocks, and you know, some of them are forward, some of them are back. We double click on that. You can also change it to pyramids. So let's click OK so you can see that. And you can adjust the size and how deep they are. Okay, so totally up to you what you pick. You know, if you want smaller ones. You don't want them quite so deep. Okay, so totally up to you. And then we'll go into find edges. Now there's no settings for you to change there. You can see what it did to the edges. Solarize is not my favorite. You'll see why. It kind of does this little solarization effect, but there's actually much better ways of applying the solarization effect. So the filter is not my favorite. And go back in here, tiles. You might like this one. You can choose the number of tiles and the offset, which is like the space between, and it's going to kind of look like grout, you know, like a tiled floor with grout. And then for the grout color, you can pick the background or the foreground. Okay, and you can kind of stick with the defaults at first, see if you like it. Because it's a smart object, you can go back in. You can change it. You can see what it looks like with more tiles. If you don't like the offset, you can actually decrease that. So it's a little bit more uniform. It just depends on what you like. Okay, this is another one where you can adjust some settings, not a lot of settings. And you can do lower or upper edge. And then the wind makes it look like you're getting hit by a blast of wind. So you've got wind, blast, or stagger. And then you can say the wind is coming from the right or it's coming from the left. There actually may be uses for this in an image. It depends on what you're doing. So you have to pick 4 of those. And what I'd like you to do is pick whatever combination you like best. And then you can save your changes. And at this point, we're pretty much done with this file. So out of all the things you've done in here, I want you to turn on whatever combination you like best. And then save your file and you can close it.